Hello viewers! My name is Aaron. Welcome to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the good old Nintendo Switch. By far, this is my favorite Nintendo Switch game at the moment. It's a fantastic addition of Mario Kart action right here on this platform. And this is a series that I had been meaning to start for a couple of weeks now, but the thing that was really slowing me down was finding the proper time to actually finish all these Grand Prix and to 3-star them, because some of them were very, very tough, particularly in the 200cc. But as you can see right here, I already finished it, so that means I was able to unlock one of the pieces of the Gold Kart here in Mario Kart 8, and as well as the time trials, I took care of those too. I beat all the staff ghosts. So we have the build and the wheels. The only thing we're missing is the gold glider. I need 10,000 coins in order to make that happen. So by starting this series here, I have a few goals in mind. Number 1, to get that gold glider and to record it at some point for you guys. Number 2, to get better at this game overall. And number 3, to serve as a foundation for me branching out into other Mario Kart videos and content here on the channel in the future, because I'm a huge fan of the Mario Kart series. I know a lot of you watching are as well, and this will be the beginning, the introduction to a lot more Mario Kart action all over the place here on the Aaronetic channel. Without any further ado, let's start the online play. Let's go to worldwide mode. I barely have any VR. I think that's what it's called in this game as well, if it's anything like the Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS, which was also a phenomenal game. I'm going to pick Daisy, and I have yet to actually use the Wild Wiggler, so I'm going to do it here in this video. Let's see if we can get a match here without having to spectate for far too long, and then we'll go along here. So this is going to be good for me as well, because I'm not going to be streaming nearly as much as I used to. This occasional series here on the channel will also serve as a good way for us to stay up to date on the whole Mario Kart 8 and say, oh, here are my points this week and next month and all that. We'll stay current without having to stream it all the time, because previously I did stream this quite a bit over on Twitch and then here on YouTube as well. Angus! That's one of the names there. So I'm barely at 10:40 something. Oh, great. They just started a race. So we're going to be here for a while now, and this is kind of awkward. There's no way to fast forward this, unfortunately. Hey, let's look at myself. Myself is in first place. Look at him. He's no longer in first place. By God, he's wearing a Toad helmet. That's awesome. Where can I get one of those? In the game and in real life. It just seems like such a cool thing to wear, even if you're not riding a bicycle like he is right there. A motorbike, a chopper. Look at, he's still there. Myself, second place, but he's looking to get back into first, and he does. By God, look at that. Oh, man. So, I wanted to make it clear as we go along here. I'm predicting that we'll have 3 to 5 races in each video, depending on exactly how long it takes us to spectate a particular race in order for us to get in there and race ourselves. It's looking like we're going to get 3 if my aim is to leave it under 20 minutes with these videos, and that's what it is. We'll see though. It seems like this guy's going fast. I'm unsure of the exact CC. It's looking like 100 at least, because they're not going too fast. Can you imagine if this was 200cc and this is really how it looks as a viewer? That would be crazy. Come on, myself. Everybody's rooting for myself. Myself has to get back in first. Can he do it? He does, at least momentarily. He's right there with another dude, another me. Let me see who that guy is, if I can. Okay, Aloha Rordri from Australia. Aussie. Oi. And he got destroyed there by a shell. It looks like myself is back in the lead. Let's go back to myself. Myself has a lead, and it is the final lap. Look at Toad in the scuba diving mask right there. This stage is awesome. This is going to be cool as soon as we can actually get a match here. I know I'm chalking up time here. I could easily stop the recording, but we're so deep into it at this point, and we have to root for myself, man. Can myself do it? Myself from the United States of America with a banana in hand. He is getting closer to winning. He is getting close. He needs a couple turns left, and then he is home free as the first place winner. Let's see if he can do it. He gets the exact boost right there on the jump. He's drifting. He gets a little bit of a boost. He didn't get quite over to the mega boost right there, and that's how you can tell with the color of the tires right there. You have blue, and then you have yellow, and then you get a pink one. So it looks like myself is indeed gonna win. I myself have won. Alright, finally. This means that we'll finally be able to get to race. How many times am I going to say the word finally before we finally get into the whole racing? Finally. There we go. Alright, prepare to feast your eyes on my me. There he is. And we have excellent choices right here at the start. I love Moot City, but I also love Rainbow Road Super Nintendo. This is a very tough choice for me. Excite Bike Arena is cool too, but nowhere near the epicness of Rainbow Road and Mute City. Oh boy. You know what? In honor of my desire to have an F-Zero on the freaking Switch, we're going to start off this series by picking out the F-Zero track. And it reminds me too, because lately I had been listening to the F-Zero X soundtrack once again, and it cannot be stated enough. If you are a metalhead, listen to that thing when this video is over. Trust me, it is worth your time, even if you don't have any interest at all with F-Zero as a whole. Which I'm sure most of you watching this, that's not the case. You all love F-Zero, because if you love Mario Kart, chances are you really like F-Zero too. Although, you never know. Maybe in the comments you can let me know, hey, I hate F-Zero, but I love Mario Kart. Or maybe you're one of those people somehow that is still watching this and hates Mario Kart, but you love F-Zero. I don't know. The possibilities are endless, but they can only show themselves in the comment section below. Let's see if it can land on... It didn't land on either one. Well, that blows. But you know what doesn't blow? We're racing on one of the tracks remastered from Mario Kart Double Dash. Hands down, my favorite Mario Kart of all times. When is Double Dash 2, Nintendo? So we need both of those. F-Zero Switch and Double Dash 2. I'm telling you. And then it would be awesome. Here we go. My first race here on the channel online as Daisy with the Wiggler Kart. And let's see if I remember how to actually race on this thing. Of course I do. And look at how beautiful these visuals are in this rendered Mario Kart 8 Deluxe version of this stage. It is incredible. I just... not stage, track or board, whatever you want to call it. I'm in first place so far. And it's only 100cc, so nothing is really going all that fast. And it seems like I'm way ahead, at least at the very beginning. The very beginning. I'm going to go down here, getting a little bit of boosts along the way. Get some coins too, because remember, we are after... if I can actually finish my thoughts. We are after that final piece of the Gold Kart. We need the glider, man. We need the glider. Okay, so far so good, and look at how far ahead I am on this. Either I'm racing a bunch of beginners, or a bunch of kids, a combination of both, or they really don't give a damn. Or maybe a lot of these racers are so used to racing on the faster CCs that this is absolutely befuddling them. But it's 100cc, I can't go that fast, what the hell is this? That could be a possibility too. Whatever the case is, I'm still in first place and I'm happy about it. So we're still going to get coins and a lot of bananas and other things that are going to... Whoa. Okay, that's going to hit me. I know there are several ways, well, not several ways, but there are a couple ways you can actually avoid that blue shell without having to resort to the horn. There is one way, I believe, with the mushroom, but I never managed to master that. Maybe at some point during this series, I will master it, and then I'll show it off, and then it'll be awesome. For now, though, I'm avoiding red shells, drifting. I do like this car so far. When I was going through the Grand Prix here leading up to the recording of this series, I was using that teddy bear car, that blue one, for Daisy, because it had a little bit more weight on it. It sacrificed a little bit of acceleration, but it was a nice balance, I felt. This one has a little bit less weight, I believe, and then more acceleration as a result. And I'm liking it. It's very good. So despite me getting hit by a blue shell and maybe a couple other shells in between and stumbling on a banana, I have managed to get first place. And I got hit by the lightning bolt, but it was too late. Somebody got hit by a blue shell. I think it was Danky Kang, or excuse me, Danky King. It doesn't matter though, because I was already first place. Aaronetic reigns supreme as Daisy. I'm quickly locking in the 1100 VR, if that's what the points are called in this game as well. And it's fascinating because I actually went back late last night, and tested out to see if the Mario Kart 7 was still online, and it is, as of this recording right here, on December 8th, 2020. You can still go online on the 3DS and play yourself some Mario Kart 7, and you can bet that I did that a couple of times, because I love Mario Kart 7. When you really consider the whole series, and I'm pretty sure at some point in a video I'll explain more on this topic, but there are so many great installments of Mario Kart. In my opinion, there is no bad installment at all. Some people would say there's at least 2 of them that are bad, but I'm not one of them. I love Super Circuit just as much as this game, believe it or not. And then I love the original as much as, say, Mario 64. Mario Kart 64, there we go. Super Mario 64, that's another good game too. People have seen it so many times online, in playthroughs and all that, so you already know about it. But let's see what we're gonna get here. The choices that I had right here at the beginning, they didn't look all that great to me. Cheeseland right there on the Game Boy Advance, that's an interesting course that they brought back here, because I very much enjoyed the original on the Game Boy Advance. But I'm not a fan of the way they remade it here, and of course, it would land on Cheeseland. Having said that, GBA Cheeseland is going to be our next course. Let's see if I should be able to get enough points if I come in first place, that is, for 1100 VR. Come on, like a 2. There we go. There's always a little bit of a wait at the beginning. Either A, because of lag, or B, they want to make sure everybody's settled in and ready to go before they actually start the race. But that's funny, because that doesn't ever happen offline. You better be ready right at the start when it loads. Otherwise, you're going to miss the boost. There. I got a mega boost right there. So far, so good, and I'm feeling a lot better about this race, because it's 150cc, and I like 150cc. It's faster than 100. And it serves as a much better experience because it feels a little bit more and more like one of those fast racing games like Wipeout or F-Zero, or possibly, and now this, I was going to mention another series, but all of a sudden the name eluded my mind, so never mind. Whoa! We get hit with the random little lightning bolts. That happens quite a bit here. But as much as that lightning bolt sucks, I'd rather get hit by that than a blue shell. Don't let a blue shell come at me right now, please. Boy, was this track a pain to get done on 200cc Grand Prix mode. I'm telling you. Those turns are so sharp. It's darn near impossible for me, at least right now, to be able to drift around those corners. It is a very tight turn. So I had to simply resort to old school turning with the control stick. And so far so good. I am destroying everybody right now. Well, there we go. Lo and behold, I get hit by a red shell and injury to insult, a blue shell, but I didn't get any damage for the blue shell because I was already hit by the red shell. Thank goodness. And despite everybody's best effort to slow me down, I have a huge lead. I am freaking cool right now with this scenario, and I'm very much loving this whole situation. Okay. You gotta love Daisy, man. Out of all the females in the Mario Kart series, Daisy is definitely my favorite, hands down. Let the record show that we here at Aaronetic channel, support Daisy 100%. She's the best. She's a tomboy, and she's a redhead. That's all good in this person's opinion. First place, 150cc first race here, and we shall wait to see if more people will come in so I can get to the next race. There's somebody on my friends list that is starting to play Animal Crossing New Horizons. And that is a game that did look pretty cool. Oh, by 1 point. 1 point. I miss 1100. Let's do one more race here. It looks like that's all the races I'm going to be able to do in this video, if I want to keep these videos under 20 minutes. And let us pray and anticipate and expect that we race on F-Zero Mute City right here at the very end. Let's do this. Doesn't my me look cool? I'm going to talk smack to a lot of these people. Good game. And, oh, I was going to say one more thing, but time was up. And you know Nintendo, they're not going to give you a free keyboard to type in stuff. We got to keep it kid friendly. We really do. Alright, so we have 12 people. And only one other person voted for Moot City? What is wrong with you people? You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. And we're going up against 2 courses that were on the 3DS game. And we're going to get Music Park. Alright, and 100cc. So unfortunately, we will not be racing on F-Zero course right now in this video, but that's okay. We have 2 people from Mexico. Nice. And 3 people from Germany. And 1 from Japan, 1 from France. So we have a lot of people being represented here in this final race. Speaking of 3DS, this is Mario Kart 7's Music Park restored for everybody. And this is a very good course. I do believe it was worthy of a remaster. Whether it was this soon or not, that's up to you. But I like seeing it again here. There was one other course, in particular on the 3DS version, that I believe should have gotten the nod. But now the name escapes me too. 2 names have escaped me in my mind right now. That's okay though, maybe at some point I will remember. And if I don't remember here in this video, then I'll go back on the 3DS and look at the track list again and say, oh yeah, it was that one, and then I'll mention it on the next video. Okay, so we are in a little bit of a tighter race this time, and that's good, because I always welcome competition. As much as I like to win, man, it's a lot better when you win and it's super, super close. Especially in a game like Mario Kart 8. Okay, so I got the lead now. So far, so good. Now that I'm in first place, I'm going to only be getting a bunch of coins and bananas, probably. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered here. Mega Boost! I block that shell with my banana, and I keep going unfazed. I really like this whole turn, too. As you turn, you play the piano! Oh, blue shell! Ah! Thankfully, they rescued me before I went down to space. That could have hurt. That could have killed me. It's phenomenal how much these Mario Karts have... Well, the tracks, I should say. Well, the Mario Karts in general, the whole games, have improved over the years. But visually speaking, how amazing these games have gotten with every single installment. And that's to be expected because the technology has certainly improved as these have gone along. But it really goes to show you how crazy cool these ideas and concepts for these visuals actually are. I should have held on to that coin right there. As soon as I hit the button, that's what I thought. Like, oh shoot, I should hold on to it so I can get more coin power after the blue shell hits me. But anyway, I still have 8, and that's a very good number. This reminds me of the late Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace, Kobe. As a diehard Laker fan growing up, I am still in shock that that whole situation happened the way that it did. I got hit by another lightning bolt. What the hell? That's okay though, it seems like I still have a big lead here, and yours truly should come in first place in all 3 races of the first video here on the Aaronetic channel. It's a good start, I have to say. But it's going to be even better once we can actually get to the... Where was this horn earlier? Where were you? Randomly you'll get this too. And it could have been nice, like I said earlier, but that's alright. I still came in first place with quite a bit of a lead. And that's cool. Because that means I'm going to officially be at 1100 VR when the points are tallied. Specifically how far though? It's at least 24 points if I remember correctly. Oh, it's 25 actually. Woohoo! So we are at 1124. Hey, King Aaron. What the... There's a King Aaron player right there, I just noticed. Alright, you guys, that's going to conclude the first series, or the first video of this series here at Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Online with Aaronetic. I'm going to leave this group now so I can stop the recording. And again, this is going to lead to more Mario Kart content here on the channel, both here in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and also other Mario Karts, because there is so much goodness to be explored in this series. And it's going to be fun. I have been Aaronetic. There shall be another video here soon. See ya!